models. If we can't figure out what your deal is, we'll give you a new one. Here at the lab, we've spent years searching for the genetic magic that makes each and every human a truly unique individual. But that was hard, so we found a shortcut. We theorize every friend group has some version of the smart one, the popular one, the troubled loner who I can change. You get the idea. And these roles make it a lot easier to figure people out with science. You guys are going to match your fellow test subjects to the roles that fit them best. My lovely assistant will put all the data into the tubes, and at the end, we'll crunch the numbers and tell each of you who you really are. Now, let's see. I've got everybody's next of kin on file. Okay, let's do this. Everyone vote for the category that looks the most interesting, preferably something you all know a bit about. What do you do when you're on a road trip? So, on your device, you've got the names of your fellow lab rats. Drag each one to the role you think fits them best. That includes yourself. Oh, and you'll see a little 99% sign next to each role. Tap that to lock in the answer you're 99% certain will match what everyone else picks. I'll make it worth your while if you're right, so make sure to pick someone. When everyone's given out their roles, we'll check out the results. Let's see what everyone picked. Let's see the votes. Get rid of the outliers. There's our winner. Yippee! I like to reward my lab rats for positive behavior, so I'll give you guys these nutritious science pellets. Whenever your answers match the group, whoever has the most at the end is my lab rat of the month. Plus, they're a healthy snack. Wake up! Subjects who already have a role don't need another one, so let's lose these votes. If I'm counting right, that's a tie. Time for another test to see who gets this role. Enter your answer on your device. Your fellow lab rats will decide whether you get the role. Even if you're not sure you want the role, I'm handing out science pellets to the winner, so do your best. It's an experiment, man. You think the chimps always want to learn sign language? raw data. Vote on your devices now. Yeah, I'd call that pretty conclusive. Performing the best in this experiment is definitely worth a few science pellets. Just don't spoil your dinner. Recalculating. And you got the roll with the audience bonus pellets. You're one advanced guinea pig. I spy you with my little eye. Here's where we landed. And here's how you're doing on science pellets. Don't forget, you get those tasty pellets when your answers match the group, or you earn a role in a tiebreaker experiment. Keep that in mind if you want to be the lab rat of the month. Select the next category. Which giant monster are you? Okay, make those matches. And remember to tap the 99% button next to the combo you feel most strongly about. Let's see where we landed. Yippee! Oh no, they say you've got to go. Woohoo! You're the 8th wonder of the world. So mysterious. Hooray! You're driving me mad. Yeah. Pretty bookish for a monster. You really know yourself, or at least what your friends think of you. And we've got some 99% bonus pellets to award. And you earned the role with the highly motivating audience bonus. I think our control group likes you. That's the lineup. And by the way, you are scary good at this. Do you want a job? Okay, we've got some solid info on each of you. Now let's run the numbers and see if anything interesting pops up. Your roles tell me that you're polar opposites, at least in this one extremely specific way. We're gonna pit you against each other and see who wins. Your friends are in charge of preparing a high school dance. What job do you take? I want both of you to write an answer that fits the trait above your head. The rest of you will decide who wins. There you have it. Vote on your devices now. Not super useful. Honestly, the paperwork will be a lot easier if we just go with you. You two, your roles tell me you share a common characteristic. You guys are like twins, but one of you has to be better. Your office wants to play a prank on your boss. What idea do you bring to the brainstorming meeting? Answer the prompt on your devices, and we'll settle this once and for all. That's what we're working with. Vote on your devices now. That's that. You two, your roles tell me you share a common personality trait. I can't stand not knowing who's better. If you had unlimited funds for a 1-hour shopping spree, what would you buy? Answer the prompt on your devices, and we'll settle this once and for all. Vote on your devices now. That settles that. Last category. Pick something good. Which twist ending are you? Let the truth-telling begin. Let's see that data. Woohoo! I had a feeling about this. And our audience control group hid some extra science pellets behind this roll for you. Good little lab rat. Yippee! I'm a little lost. Check, please. That 99% guess paid off. Hooray! There's no place like home. Gonna need more data to settle this tie. Vote on your devices now. Whoever wins gets the roll. I love results. And I'll reward your behavior with some science pellets. Looks like your peers weren't feeling any of these roles for you. I've got a backup role that might fit you better. Everyone vote on which role this controversial subject deserves. Could have been worse. Here's our lineup. One last thing before the experiment ends. Let's see if we can draw any more conclusions from your roles. You guys, your roles tell me you've got something in common. Which is cute and all, but there can be only one. What 3 things are essential to have a perfect Saturday night? Answer the prompt on your devices, and we'll settle this once and for all. That's what they came up with. Vote on your devices now. The process works. We've got all the data we need. Get ready for your final roles as determined by everything your fellow subjects said about you. And my favorite little lab rat with the most total science pellets is...
the abandoned building's history, know it simply as the Murder Hotel.
Crashing into another car, and then another car went ahead and crashed. The infamous hotel was run by a mysterious family for several generations, until close. In unrelated news, the Trivia Murder Party killer is still on the loose.
Up next, a monkey who loves ice cream.
This is your wake-up call. Prepare to die. Welcome to Trivia Murder Party. You just checked in to a game of murder. Only one of you will survive. And I hope that one survivor will keep us in mind for their future vacation needs. Alright, first question. What British TV show is Dancing with the Stars based on? Use your device to answer the question. That means the audience, too. Almost out of time. And the correct answer is... Who got the question right? The rest of you, it's time. Put on the Do Disturb sign. We're at room 101. Okay, this one is more of an experience. Please accept these gifts before the cops bag them as evidence. Pick a box and keep what's inside. The water damage is part of the charm. Oh, it's one of Uncle Clive's old time bombs. You'll have to answer questions a lot faster now to keep from blowing up. I should really keep better track of where he's hitting all those bombs. Only one of you can survive this game. And who knows, maybe it'll be the audience. Hey audience, I hope you all die in my game. Hot tip, you can join the audience at any time. Let's try another one. What car is parked closest to the 4 Beatles on the Abbey Road album cover? Who picked this? The rest of you, follow me. Welcome back to the killing room. Let's see who has ESP. Type in an answer that fits this category. Everyone else will answer too. And if anyone matches you, you die. Including any potential mind readers. Answer time is coming to an end. One of you didn't answer. That's a real jerk move. Anyway, let's see what everyone else did. So predictable, so fatal. You're not going anywhere. The end of your life isn't the end of your participation. Keep playing and you just might steal someone else's life force and win the game. Let's keep moving. Which of these is not a Frida Kahlo painting? Who picked this? The rest of you who are still alive, time for consequences. I hope you like magic tricks. Pick a space inside the box to hide. I'm not sure if there's oxygen, so try shallow breathing. Of course, this magic trick does need some volunteers. Now, can you confirm that we've never met before? Just kidding. A little magician banter. You get a sword. On your device, choose a row or a column to run your sword through. Magic! That's gotta hurt. The bomb is your problem now. I'm not wearing it. We're here. The final round is close. Next question. Which of these Netflix original series debuted first? Time's running out. You know, interrupting my question with that explosion was a little rude. But anyway... Welcome back. Unfortunately, the Wi-Fi's not working, but don't worry, the murder stuff is still happening. First question. What is NPR's video series of in-office live music called? Use your device to answer the question. Time's almost up. And the correct answer is... Who got the question right? The rest of you, come with me. Welcome to room 105. This is my tattoo parlor. Create a new tattoo on my back by drawing on your device. Oh. Ah. Oh. Oh. Yeah. Oh. Oh. Harder. Oh. Oh. I kind of feel dangerous now. I mean, more dangerous. Now vote for your favorite design. The artist with the fewest votes will die.
Oh!
Vote already! What did we decide? Well, at least tattoos aren't permanent. What? They are? I think it's pretty clear what I have to do now. Let's try another one. How far does a horse have to run in the Kentucky Derby? Who picked this? The rest of you who are still alive, I want to show you something. Salutations! Welcome back to the killing room. Eggs! You're going to drop down this board and try to avoid the death zones. You know what? We need some death zones. Hey, you! Pick the landing slots that kill. Okay! Let the games begin! Pick a spot to drop from. Ever heard of Chaos Theory? Well, this is Chaos Fact. They don't call them death zones for nothing. This hotel's been in my family for generations, and it's amazing to think about how many generations of guests have been murdered here. Okay, this is our stop. I wrote this next question just for you. If you get it right, I will punish everyone else. Which artist's tool did Patrick Swayze and Demi Moore make sexy in Ghost? And I guess the audience can answer too. And the correct answer is... Did you get the question right? Aw, tough break. It's time. Now we learn obedience. Follow as many rules as you can before time runs out. Everyone else is playing too. If any of them correctly follow more rules than you, I will kill you. And it's already begun. The rules are on your device now. I'm gonna shut my eyes for a little bit. Take a little micro nap. Almost out of rules time! Rules out for summer. You lose. We're here! When one player is left alive, we'll go to the final round. Next question. Pick the Nicholas Sparks book where both romantic partners survive. Who picked this? Come with me. I'm giving you the laziest gift of all. A scratch ticket. Scratch and find $3 to live. If you keep scratching, I'll give you cash for every $sign you find. But if you scratch off even one skull, you die. Happy scratching! Keep going to win the big bucks. The contest is almost over. We know what a losing ticket means. Only one of you is still alive. You know what that means. You've made it so far, but can you escape? I'm going to give you a category. Lunchables. Tap each answer that fits the category and then press submit. Let's see the right answers. You advance 1 space for every correct answer. Well, you'd be closer to the exit if you gotten either of those right. Oh wait, did you think it was going to be just you? Aw, that's cute. If a ghost catches up with you, they will steal your life force. Then they can escape and win the game. Here's everyone's next question. And they get a third chance to help them catch up to you. Time is almost up. I don't have anything good to say about how the audience is doing. Coca-Cola brands. Words in the preamble of the U.S. Constitution. That ghost can smell your life force. Don't fall behind. Are you afraid of the dark? Agatha Christie Mysteries. Time to make friends with the darkness. Programming languages. Ghost stole your life force. Born in South Africa. Time is almost... Another life force swap. Next question. Cats in the musical Cats. Time is almost up. People alive during the year 1900. Love all this drama. Black Mirror episodes. will slow you down. If you want to break through that barrier, you'll need a perfect answer to this question. And that includes the third answer choice now, too.
Welcome aboard! I'm Chuck Hull, your captain and host for the evening. Go ahead and sign in. Oh, please, whenever you're ready. We don't have all day. Hey. Let's move it, people. We don't have all day. Gather round, comedians. Here's tonight's itinerary. We're gonna write some jokes and then test them out on stage. But first things first, it's brainstorming time. Before we jump into the jokes, let's do a little writing exercise to get inspired. On your device, you'll be prompted to write various topics like animals, people, or objects. Fill in whatever you think has a lot of comedic potential. If another player uses one of your topics in a winning joke, you'll get some bonus points. Generate as many as you can. You have 45 seconds, starting now. This writing exercise is ending soon. Now follow the steps on your device to write 2 jokes. This is where the magic happens. We've hit the halfway point. Let's get this giant floating human storage unit going. Please welcome our first performer to the stage. Oh yeah, don't forget to say your catchphrase. Which joke was funnier? Vote now! And some credit to you! Our next comic is ready to hit the stage!
Ito vet moterman testigo. Ito vet steno te destituai.
Vote for the joke you liked the best. We got more hot comedy coming up right now.
Ali Torme Hotas Ali Bangtura. The Ludu.
Reti Tara Hoyata. Tara Sifata. Reti Reti.
And a tip of the hat to you. Keep that applause going for our next comedian. A round of applause for our next comedian.
Ali Suchaimer T to a Panujai. Hi, Sao.
Some points for you as well. Let's keep this joke boat moving and welcome our next comic to the stage. Currently winning comedy. Let's see. If you're currently losing, might I suggest writing funnier jokes? Just something to think about. Well, we're sinking again. There's no time to write jokes from scratch. So, here's the plan. Let's rewrite another comic's joke. You'll use the same setup, but we'll attempt to write a funnier punchline. The better the original joke did, the more points you'll earn for beating it. Can you steal the spotlight before the boat sinks? Let's find out. an official evacuation procedure that we will tell you after we bring back our comics one more time. Did they successfully beat this joke? Vote now! A real Clash of the Titans! Let's see who's won a trip with me off this sinking monstrosity!
Fresh lab rats. Sign in with the room code and don't forget to take a picture or draw yourself for our records. Welcome to Role Models. My role model is Charles Darwin, so let's see which of you is the fittest. Here at the lab, we've spent years searching for the genetic magic that makes each and every human skip the formalities. Got it. Vote for a category to get us started. Ideally, something everyone knows a little bit about. Which pizza topping fits each of you best? So, on your device, you've got the names of your fellow lab rats. Drag each one to the role you think fits them best. That includes yourself. Oh, and you'll see a little 99% sign next to each role. Tap that to lock in the answer you're 99% certain will match what everyone else picks. I'll make it worth your while if you're right, so make sure to pick someone. When everyone's given out their roles, we'll check out the results. Bring up those votes. Get rid of the outliers. That's our winner. Yippee! I like to reward my lab rats for positive behavior, so I'll give you guys these nutritious science pellets whenever your answers match the group. Whoever has the most at the end is my lab rat of the month. Plus, they keep your pelt shiny. Deep down, aren't we all just meat circles? Subjects who already have a role can't get this one, so we'll take out these votes. And your 99% guess was 100% right. Truly a wild choice. There's our lineup. And here's everyone's science pellets. Don't forget, you get those tasty pellets when your answers match the group, or you earn a role in a tiebreaker experiment. Keep that in mind if you want to beat your fellow guinea pigs. Give me another category. How would each of you obtain superpowers? Don't overthink this. And make sure to tap that 99% next to the role you're sure you're right about. Let's see where we landed. Yippee! Something's tingling. Hooray! Take me to your orphanage. And we've got some 99% bonus pellets to award. If I know my science, this is a tie. That means we get to do an experiment to see who gets the role. Write your answer on your device. Your fellow lab rats will decide whether you get the role. Even if you're not sure you want the role, I'm handing out science pellets to the winner, so do your best. It's an experiment, man. You think the frog always wants to get dissected? That's what they came up with. Vote on your devices now. And they tied again. Wonderful. According to our disturbingly sentient algorithm, the role goes to you. Performing the best in this experiment is definitely worth a few science pellets. Don't say I never did anything for you. Goody two-shoes. here's how it all shook out. Oh, and you? You are nailing this. You know more about your friends than you probably should. Okay, you've each got some roles under your belt. Let's see what the data tells us. Based on your roles, you're total opposites. If you look at the data a certain way, that is. We're gonna pit you against each other and see who wins. You have to babysit twin 8-year-olds. What activity do you plan for them? I want both of you to write an answer that fits the trait above your head. Your peers will decide whose answer fits the best. There you go. Vote on your devices now. Looks like a tie. Okay, the algorithm picks you. You two, your roles tell me you've got something in common. I can't stand not knowing who's better. If you had an unlimited budget, what would your ideal Halloween costume be? Answer the prompt on your devices, and we'll settle this once and for all. That's what we're working with. Vote on your devices now. All tied up. Honestly, the paperwork will be a lot easier if we just go with you. This will be our last category, so choose wisely. Which Star Wars character best fits each of you? Okay, make those matches. Let's find out who you are. Might want to work on your parenting skills. The only one who isn't a whiner. You started from the bottom, and now you're here. Hooray! You're too cool for space. Here's where we landed. One last thing before we close the book on this experiment. Let's see what else we can determine from your roles. Your roles tell me that you're polar opposites. From a very specific point of view, anyway. We're not leaving here until we find out which of you is better at being you. If your life was a video game, what would be the final boss you had to defeat? Enter your answer on your device. There's the data. Vote on your devices now. Too close to call. Our extensive background research says the real winner is you. Ooh, looks like someone's got a unique role. That means you get to do something special. Make a choice on your device. Let's see what happened. We have a subject with a unique role. And with unique powers come unique responsibilities. Make your selection on your device. Let's see what went down. That's it! The experiment's complete. Here come your final roles as determined by everything your fellow lab rats said about you. And our lab rat of the month with the most total science pellets is...
Nope.